Hey there friends, last month in March, Milwaukee introduced this new item right here to their lineup, model 2323-21. It's their M12 M-Spector 360 degree 4-foot inspection camera. We're gonna put this to the test. We're also gonna show you, here's what it looks like by the way. There's the camera. Ooh, there's my face. So you can rotate that around. You can also rotate this. So I'm going to show you all these different things in this video, and then towards the end of the video I'm also going to compare it to the pivot head one that's in this case right here. So let's get started. So I'm guessing you may have seen an inspection camera like this. This one has some accessories. Let me show you these 4 accessories right here, and then you're gonna see me put these to the test in a few minutes. So right here, we have 4 accessories that snap onto the end of this right here. So this one, for instance, this will help you do some inspection on some plumbing lines. So that just, let's see, you have to rotate that like that. You'll see how this works in a second. This one right here has a little mirror on it, so that'll help you see a 90-degree angle. This right here, I believe this is a rare earth magnet. So let's say you drop a screw like this in the wall, you can retrieve it like that. And this one right here, this is a hook. All right, so you can see this orange string right here. Let's say you're trying to retrieve something in the wall. You could do that little number right there, see that? So when you're working on a home project, you definitely don't want to hit anything causing destruction to electrical, plumbing, or something else. So we're going to use this right here to see what's in this wall right here, because I want to run some electrical in here. This is a closet that used to have a water heater in it. We took that and put it down in the basement. So now this is a French wall cleat. So this wall right here I'm going to be finishing smooth. You can see I already did some taping and mudding, a little bit of sanding. So this is a hole that I just recently drilled. I think it's just under 1/2 inch. So we'll just show you on here. Let's see how that looks. We're gonna go in there and do some inspection and see what we have, if it'll work to run a line for a light switch in here. And then I also think I wanna put an outlet in here because I might wanna charge some of my batteries in here too. All right, so what I wanna show you right now is how I'm gonna start recording. So if I wanna just take a picture, I can hit this button right there. And it just took a picture. Let's get the bottom of my camera. We'll take a picture of that. It just took a picture. Then if you want to review it, you hit that middle button and you can see how you can review it. So this is stored on the micro SD card right there, which I can take and put in my computer. Then if I want to do a video, then see, first we have to get out of that mode right there, the playback mode. And now we are ready to do some recording. That X1 right up there, that means we are in 1x zoom. I hit it again, 2x zoom, 3x zoom, hit again 4 times. So you can toggle between 1 and 4. Let me show you how I toggle on that light right there. So there's 25%, 50, 75, and 100. And let's see what we have in here. Okay, so here's my inspection camera. I'm getting it set up. I'm inside the closet here. There's the hole that I'm going in to inspect behind the wall. And that green right there is the back side of a fiberglass one-piece shower. Okay, so now as I'm moving the camera around, I can see straight down. So you can just see the dust is kind of falling down as I'm maneuvering the camera around. So there's nothing down there. I don't see any cables. I don't see any like water lines, anything like that. So that would be a clear run. Oh, there's a piece of a cobweb or something. I wish I could clean in there. And now I took the camera out and I'm facing it upward. So I'm running into that shower, which is a little bit of an issue, but right there, that's the open bay going straight up. So you can see there's a bunch of expanding foam in there. So I'm going to get you a better shot here in a minute where you can see what's going on up there. There's no wires or anything, no water lines. So this is interesting. What I discovered with this camera, on the other side of this drywall right here, there isn't another section of drywall. So that's just open stud bays right there. So just on the other side of this is the shower. Same on this side right here. All right, let's go to the whiteboard. I'll see if this will help clarify what's going on. This area right here, this is the inside of that closet with the French cleats. So the green color right here, this is where the shower is on that side. So this is a one-piece fiberglass shower where it's completely sealed. There is drywall going up to the ceiling, you know, like you would expect. So my concern is I don't want to have a bare wire in between that wall and that fiberglass wall. And I don't want to have one between here and there. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and run the wire over there. So I'm glad I have this camera right here. Just help me figure out the safest way to do a home remodel project. All right, check this out. This is something that I made for you guys to help demonstrate the inspection camera. We're gonna get to this in just a second. Before we do though, I thought it might not hurt just to see the specs on the box. That way you understand the capabilities of what the inspection camera can do. So with this new upgrade, we have a clear image, makes it easier to do the inspections, 4.3-inch LCD screen, 3-level zoom, photo and video capture, 10mm camera head, 360-degree image rotation, 5-mode brightness adjustment, has a 4-foot cable, but if you want to upgrade to the other one, you can get a 10-foot cable. Display size, 4.3-inch. Camera resolution, 720p. Camera head diameter, 10mm. Physical image rotation, 180 degrees. Exportability, SD card. It's a micro SD card. So what comes with this model right here, 2323-21, you get the inspection camera, one CP 2.0 battery, the M12 charger, and the carrying bag. And the attachments included plumbing ball, the hook, the mirror, and the magnet. And then if you're wondering about the warranty, 5-year on the tool, 2 years on the battery. All right, so this is the Schedule 40 1.5" PVC that I have, and I just combined a few odd fittings, so it may not be code. It's just basically gluing some things together. So I have a long sweep tee here, sanitary tee here, a clean out right here, and then this is the accessory, the plumbing ball that goes on the camera. So this is brand new pipe. I recently cut it, so you'll see some of the shavings in there. All right, so I'm going to start going down here. We'll see a long sweep, and then hopefully we'll be able to see this right here. So I use purple primer and glue on everything except this fitting right here. That I tried, I'm testing out a one-piece glue to see how that works. So you're not going to see the purple with the camera on there. All right, go ahead, turn it on. Let's go take a look inside. All right, so now as we're going into the 1.5" pipe, we're seeing, as I mentioned, some of the shavings from the PVC when I cut it. There's some purple primer that dripped down, and this is actually the clean out. So maybe if you've done enough plumbing work to the camera, you might recognize that as being a clean out. I'm not sure. It makes a little more sense in a minute. You'll see as we're backing the camera out, then sometimes you can see a little clearer picture that way. So as we're going forward right here, that's where the sanitary tee is. We went past it. Now watch as we start backing the camera up. This is where you can see more clear that that is a sanitary tee going in. See, as I go forward, you can just see that plain as day. Now as we're backing up to where that clean out area was, if you recognize the shape of the pipe, you might see that that's actually a clean out right there. All right, a couple more things I want to quickly point out. That is using the mirror right here. So you can see it 90 degrees. Once it locks in, it's nice and solid. And if you use this on drywall, which I tried, it gets very dusty. So you're gonna have to wipe that mirror off. Now I'm gonna turn the light on. So let's say you may have heard something rattling inside there and you're trying to get underneath there to see if maybe some bolt fell, and that's what's rattling, but you can't see underneath the tank. So you could use something like this and slowly go in right there. So you can see to the far left of the screen, that's going straight underneath the gas tank. But the nice thing is you can see the outline of the mirror, so that's looking straight down at 90 degrees. So as I'm looking, I don't see any issues going, no loose bolts, no sitting grease or oil in there. So everything checks out. All right, so over by the whiteboard, we have this framing square, and I think that'd be a good opportunity to show you the image quality. When you get up close, there's some fine writing on there. So let's take a look first at the video so you can see how easy you can read some of those small numbers. And then we'll also take a picture for you so you can see once you hold that camera steady, snap a picture, and then you can take that, put it on your computer. You could send it to somebody else or email it. So this could really come in handy to talk to different people on what you're finding out. Okay, so now we're at that point. We have two different inspection cameras. So this is the one I'm reviewing today. This is the one I featured on my channel a couple years ago. I didn't do an official review on it. I did actually show it in a commercial building where I was figuring out what's going on with a bird nest that was in the EIFS type of siding, stucco siding. So I just checked the price difference between the two, and they're not available at all the different stores. This one at Home Depot is $7.29, and this includes all this. It also includes the M12 charger, which goes in the middle. But I find with this hard shell case, it's really hard to close the lid, and I usually don't bring a charger with me. I would prefer to bring another battery or two. One thing is, this only has a 3-foot long wand right there. So I believe with this camera right here, you can get an optional longer one, like 9 or 10 foot. So the cool thing with this, if you turn this knob, you can rotate the camera head, I think, not quite 180 degrees, but quite a bit. You can see around things pretty easy. This doesn't come with all those other accessories that clip on the end, so just want to point that out. Then if you're wondering about the image quality of this, let's go over and do that same test. So you can just see, looking at the same thing, you can see some of the markings on the ruler, but it's not quite as sharp and clear, but you can definitely read it. And then here's a picture that I took with it as well. Another cool thing, this has a microphone. I just don't think the image quality is as good. Oh, and this is cool. This will detach. So if you want to set this over here while you're working over there, you have this removable screen. And then with this one right here, the light always stays on. There's no different brightness levels. All right, so now I'd like to know what you guys think about this new inspection camera right here. Does it have enough features for that price to make it worthwhile? I'm definitely impressed with it. I really didn't show you too much of this right here, but it is very versatile. I definitely like it, and I think the price is really good for being able to do what it can do. So if you have any questions on it, let me know down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.